Sorry about that. But now we're finally back to it. To the real business that we're trying to do. And also a debut to something special. This PNG tour model. Ah, yes. What a beautiful PNG tour model. Actually fun to customize, and it's partially the reason why I'm late. I was shown this morning, if I'm not mistaken, about this PNG. Actually, no, it was yesterday I was shown this PNG tour model, and it was very neat. And it was customizable. It only cost $10, and it was genuinely worth it. I had a lot of fun customizing, and I love my boy. Look at him go. Yeah, because remember that since I'm running this during my main computer that I'm using for streaming, I am unable to use my VTuber model unless I want my PC to fry even more. And right now it's roaring. So this is what I'm going to be stuck with right now. But I love this PNG tuber and its many assets. Yes, I have this. And for some reason, the music stopped. I think this paused it. What happened to it? Did it lower the volume? Not sure. Oh, I think I know what it did by accident. For some reason, let's... The music's in the correct area. Okay. I don't know what happened to the music. It was running. Oh. I think this is what it did? Yeah, I think it nulled it. Well, I'm not pressing that button. There we go. This is the one I want. Has a few toggles. It's very nice to do. And now we can get to the real meat of the business that we're trying to do today here. Today we are trying to build the appropriate budget ShieldFisher deck. And before I started the stream, between my first the Master Kiss stream and between now, I played a few rounds. I did some, I'd say, modifications. And this is what I've come up till now because I want to have a bit of a power for this type of deck. But I also want to keep it into the budget variation. So I want to add some superior calls, obviously. And obviously, it's very hard with this particular budget point. So this is what I have till now. You guys got any type of suggestions? Genuinely speaking, I am all ears. Genuinely speaking, this is what I'm aiming for now. The strategy right now is just trying to build up soul, drawing, cycling the cards. So we have to draw into a lively rhythm by era. So if I must, I will return my entire hand to get this card. Because I now switch my entire right line for it to be the Roa right line. So I can put a bit of pressure early on so I can at least either gen cards from hand or at least to focus on some things. Well, gen cards in hand and focusing less on draws, and now my draws will just be focused on by era. And this means I'm running less orders. And now I'm running Blessed Rain Fairy, which is the ShieldFisher specific card that if my Vanguard is ShieldFisher, I can Counterblast Superior Call it and it gains plus 5k, with a 13k power boost. Or an attacker. Mostly will be attacker. For a particular strategy, I'll jump this card for now. Because the card, the reason we're going to run, well, let's just run it for now. Huff Red Face. The reason we're running this particular card is other than we have a lot of space with Counterblast, we don't use a lot of Counterblast in this deck. The most that it uses is Blessed Rain Fairy. And the most I need to use this ability is once per turn. But now we have Huff Red Face, which will have a 4-off in order to be able to reliably draw upon it. And its skill is Counterblast, but a grade 3 unit with the same name as my Vanguard that was in the right line. Put it back into the right line. In the right deck area. Yep, face up. And then I'm able to pick up a unit with 15k from my drops into my hand. So I'm able to pick up any one of my triggers, the heals, crits, and my other crits, and then add it to my hand so I can have a bit of the defensive. The reasoning for that card we will look for later. We have Ghost Chase. We have 2 off because I want to retrieve some cards that I'm going to have in the field. Mostly to either reorganize the field or just pick up some cards. The cards that I will show you will be, the next 2 cards that I will show you will be cards I want to pick up. Or another unit that I have will be picked up, which is the ShieldFisher. ShieldFisher is our 18k body, but sometimes we don't have access to a lot of draws. So ShieldFisher will be genuinely, if we can throw it in the field and then we can bounce it with Ghost Chase, that would be great. But the downside is that will, well, downside and good side. The downside is I'll lose Persona, right? But the good side is I might have to make my opponent focus on attacking that rear guard specifically if they don't know I have Ghost Chase. So as soon as they stop attacking it, I can Ghost Chase. But if they keep attacking it, I'm just wasting their attacks, which works fine for me. Now we have this unit that will be our superior call from drop zone that doesn't rely on orders, which is Tier 9 Hesperos. This is the reason why we're running Huff of Red Face, because again, this is the budget build. We cannot run the carbuncles. So thanks to, if we able to activate Huff of Red Face, then we are able to activate Tier 9 Hesperos. Which Tier 9 Hesperos ability is if my Vanguard is a grade 3 and there's a unit in the right deck face up, then we can Soul Blast and discard a card from my hand and superior color grade 3 less card from the drop zone to field. So it is a discard and it is a Soul Blast, but it's genuinely a very cheap card that lets a superior call. Until we can find something else that can do similar function to superior calling, but this is genuinely very good for us, at least for budget players. Then another card that we will be running because we need the power, but sadly this card's getting a lot of power, is very difficult, is Fertilized Shower Dragon. It's an on-place power boost of 10k if I have 10 or more cards in my drop zone, but if I don't, it's just the 10k units. Right now, it was the only solution I had to getting just a bunch of power without needing another condition. We will be looking now for cards that have similar abilities. Let's just write power. See if we can get something in my grade 1s and grade 2s. We can get something. Because remember, we're trying to stay within the sort of metaphorical budget we're talking about, which is between rares and commons. If I want to run tokens, this one's really good. Another card that I've considered, if I don't want to do this superior call thing, is to run Sunbathing Dragon. I already forget a lot of times to activate the draw for the energy markers, for the energy zone. So generally speaking, I think adding that card would be a lot more beneficial for me. Plus it only evolves, I need to boost. But it also involves having a drop zone of 10. So it's like, we need to have cards that will let me meld the deck a bit more. Trying to keep that budget theme with this. Great to greater unit. If your opponent's not going to great to greater, Soul Blast 1, this unit gains plus 10k. Maybe, I'm not sure. Like the 10k boost is genuinely cheap, but it involves relying on something else. This is a grade 0 one. We're just looking at anything that can just give us a genuine power boost. They're grade 1s though. Let's look at grade 2s. Let's look at grade 2s. Grade 2s were most likely we will get more stronger. This unit gains plus 5k, but it's kind of less Soul Blast. We could rely. This is another rear guard, so it means we need a full board, so it's not really worth it for us. I think 3 Ghost Chase, already have the ShieldFisher. Let's keep looking. This unit did not stand by card effect this turn. This unit cannot attack, and it's not worth it. Let's see. This unit, nope. Need some low rarity stuff. And the attack Soul Blast 2, this unit gains plus 10, 5k for battle for, and then battle for each of your other rear guards. This could be good on theory. This unit attack Soul Blast 2, this unit gains 5k until for each of your other rear guards. So in theory, if we have like 3 other rear guards without counting her, then she'd be a 15k power boost. If not, 10k power boost, but a Soul Blast 2 is kind of risky. I don't know. And she's a thought process generally because she's very budget friendly. Attack save, it's a third battle this turn or more, did you gain plus 5k power? It's 9k, so it's not really worth it. Attack Soul Blast, this unit gets 2 for each of your rested units. Rested units? This is actually good. Even if we're not getting the full 10k, it involves units in general. So even as long as I have like 3 other units, it'd still be a 6k power. So it's a 16k power. It's perfectly fine. I think I might run her. It doesn't give me the 10 Cards on drop limit, I guess. She'll put in the same composition, and then it gains 10k power. When plays on rear, when you attack the Vanguard, choose one of your rear guards, you get plus 5k. I want to run because it's a bug. For no other reason, and because the art's really cool. It's just really cool art for a very bad ability. This card, it's a promo, so I don't want to do it. This boost the Vanguard. Boost the Vanguard, this unit gains 2k until the end of turn. No. During the battle, this unit attack greater Vanguard. This unit gains plus 5k, so it's a 5k plus all the time. From back row, nope. Attack this card on record friends. It's 10k powered, nope. No. Attack the greater greater. If it's the fourth battle more, nope. Greater greater run the same column as this unit, nope. This involves having a Maelstrom Vanguard, so nope. Double rare. You guys retired by card abilities. I actually want they give us something in this recap like this that is budget. Because I want to use this card for some reason. Who's Tuber Man, I think, is the one that's following. Thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And VTuber Manebun, thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying me just ramble on of running the worst cards ever. Just to make trying to make a decent deck out of this as fun. But I just love ShieldFisher, and I just love talking about the budget category of this card game. It's genuinely something fun to me. It's a lot of just bad talking, just a lot of crap, honestly. But I enjoy just playing this game, and I just love talking about the budget friendliness, especially with Standard. In Standard, we can actually run decks that can be playable. And if we're talking about something that's actually budget friendly, I don't have to limit myself to commons and rares. There's a lot of rare, double rares and triple rares that are actually super cheap. But I'm just doing this in order to set up this challenge for me to just build this. I've already did this in Deer Days, but I want to do it here, where I have my updated card pool. And your other unit attacks, if it's the fourth battle, nope, we can't use that one. This is a promo, so I'm not using it. Mushy King. I'm not adding the Appellate Order. It's not really worth it. Common when you play it no more, nope. When it stands, nope, useless for it. Rico involved. Reno uses that when you play some Rico from the drop zone. Nope, I barely do it. It's also a promo. Nope. This card's really good if we're running with the order variation, because I have a order version of ShieldFisher that involves either with running this card with Coffin Shooter, and it gets us numbers, but drawings like hell. Because we either run 8 orders and then limit ourselves, or we run like 10 to 9 orders and then limit ourselves with the units, and then drawings a hell. Like, the most I can do with that combination is run it with... I run it with the order that's Counterblast 4 to draw 2. It's still hell. Choose one of your opponent's rear guard, vanguards. Choose 2 of your rear guards for each of that. Vanguard's great. All the rear guards gain plus 5k. Uses too much Counterblast. Not worth it. 2 more great. Choose one of the units being attacked. Gains 15k until later battle. Your opponent's vanguard was placed by card ability. This unit gains 30k instead of... This could save us in a clutch. But I want to bounce my cards. Depending on the deck, I will destroy my field. But most of the time, it won't do that much destruction. Not a lot of people running that type of level of strength. Nope. Meteor. This is Cristiano. So Cristiano's got a lot of good cards. For a structure deck card, which I'm buying, it's genuinely running a bunch of good cards. And in battle, turn was 4 or more, draw a card, not worth it. Let's just choose one. Like, the most we could do for power-wise, with honestly Twin Antler Foot Staggin, but he's an 8k. Like, sure, he becomes a 23k, but that means if I throw him in the field just to rush, he's not very good. I don't think he's very worth it. I genuinely wish this card was a rare. If this card was a rare, it would have been amazing. Like, even when I do ShieldFisher, but to be more efficient, I'm running this card. This card's great. For, like, tokens and just proccing that, it's just good. Blackberg, now we got that. The funny card that I wanted to run is Mechacolli Battler plus Type C. I wanted to run it. It's just a very dumb card, and I already discussed it on Twitter with, I don't remember the user in general, but we were talking a lot of smack like, this card's stupid and it's a promo card. But we love it because we want promo cards to be this. We want promo cards to be dumb cards or just cards that can be used and are not broken. Like, I don't mind if a promo card makes a deck usable, but I hate that the promo card makes the deck invincible and then we have to just waste a ton of money just for that particular card. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, considering the decision, I think I'm just dropping her just out of her. Because in the end, she's still she's a Soul Blast, which would be a bit of a detriment to this man. But we are running Bayara. And while Bayara isn't a rare, this is where I'm genuinely cutting a slack because I need draws. And I need Soul, and this card does both. So generally speaking, if I want to run this deck, I usually run Bayara. Bayara is such a good card. And she uses like less than $1 because even in trial decks, nobody runs her afterwards. She just comes out on the trial deck as a card with no effect, and then they give you a booster pack with the effect. So she's not that great, but this card gives me power. Also, this is like second turn, 3 turn to do this effect. So it's yeah, this is second turn, 3 turn because getting superior calls from drop zone is really hard in this type. So this type of challenge that I set myself without using any orders. Like, let me show you. Drop. Because if we want to get something that's superior called, this card would have been great, but he's not. So I can't do my shenanigans. Let's see. Card that drops that's low rarity, low rarity, low rarity, low rarity, low rarity, low rarity. As you see, there is not. The only card that's superior calls from drop zone is this man's. And the only card that does that is orders. Like, literally nothing. Like, this card's really good. But it's of a lineup. Let's see. When you play some regarding hand, you're not playing order this zone, discard a card. Search your deck for up to 1 card with order without Regalis. This card can be played from drop. And when we put the drop after being played, put it in the bottom deck instead. Generally good card. And I'm contemplating ShieldFisher. And generally speaking, if we ever get, I mean, this card picks up orders but doesn't still have superior call. Yeah, without superior call, this is genuinely a lot more difficult. Like a low budget superior calls, which is what I want. Because if not, I'd be running Meteoric Habitat, honestly speaking. I'd be running this. I actually got a copy of this recently. And this card's super expensive. When it was $5, then it rose to 6, then 8, and then suddenly this card became like a $20 card. It's not worth it. The only other card that can superior call, if I remember correctly, not from drop necessarily. This lets us call from top. If it's a unit card, like, yeah, this would go on our favor. But this is a top deck call, so it's less controllable. Like, we'll try this afterwards, but I do not have, like, high expectations. Like, it's this card that has the superior call ability, but then there's another one, another great one. I love these. I love the Mantis cards. They scare the creature scares me, but I love this. Let's see. Let's see. The card can attack from the back. Oh wait, what? Yeah, can attack from the front. That you suck. Well, you're a booster, so it doesn't really matter. This is the one when it boosts, it does something. Let's see here. Trying to remember which card was it that superior called, also from something like drop or top of the deck, don't remember well. But it's like a promo. Ah, this is the one. Connection IV NEL. Yeah, but it's a Soul Blast 2. Look at the top 2 cards. Well, that gives you that advantage. So the 1 card from there, cut the rear, and discard the rest. I would think about this. That's a promo because it's budget, because nobody runs this. But there is a limited amount. I should get my own copies. I just love collecting, so anyway, this works for me. We're gonna attack only in the 4th battle of each turn. Sucks, it's a 5k. But yeah. I'm gonna be running this for now. Let me just save it. pressing save, pressing Dex. This is ShieldFisher something. This is the name of this. And we'll be going back. And now we will be, yep, AP, whatever. Yep. Nobody knows my password. And now we go. All right. I forgot that some of my assets are stuck to some from directions. I will have to fix those. Let me fix those first. Or let me just check. I forgot that some of my keys are stuck with that. So I'm just gonna add this one. One will be that. This one will be this. This one will be this. We'll have to, I'm gonna ignore that because we're not doing that. I press multiply. This will be, dang, I'm gonna have to ignore some keybinds here. We'll have to press this one, and then this key will be this one. Okay, there we go. Now we have it fixed. Wait. I forgot that I have to be in the particular window in order to be able to do that. Okay. Now there we go. Console. That's what I want. Now I can move around. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Still love this. I want to add more customization. I want to add like cards or stuff, or like a hand cards being held. But generally speaking, for what I did in like 2 hours building this, because it took me brain power in order to build these things, I think it's perfectly fine for what I did. Okay. Shuffle deck. Now let's see. Heads or tails. We're always going for tails. Nobody will ever change me. It's tails. Okay, that works. Couple things because I forgot to. I don't know if I shuffled. We drew the card that we wanted, and these guys can go back into the deck. And to the deck because he's useless right now. We call on her to push, so we're keeping that. Oh, we drew a ShieldFisher and we drew an extra copy of her. That works out. Good luck. And then I write same. All right, all right, gotta place my Vanguard here. There we go. We choose this cutie because she's adorable. And since I run the coin flip, I draw. We'll be dropping this boy because we can just recall it later. To run Roroa, get the crest, and we want to call one token. The token goes behind him, and we throw the marker over here. Now I have to remember to draw. I always forget to draw to activate the Energy Blast 7. Like, even if you don't have anything that uses Energy Blast in your deck, you still get this ability that just Energy Blast 7 draw. It's similar to the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds thing where when you ride, put this card to the crest zone. If you went second, oh, he gets energy crest. Yeah, okay. I only need to block. I don't need damage early on, so I'm just gonna block. And that's just right one pass. He drew it. He's a better player than me. Just how things work. Critical trigger, power. Ah, wasted. Dang, that's triggers I'm not getting back into the deck. Draw. I only need one copy first, so that's fine. Ride will be how many tokens I want to call? 2, because this one gets retired. But now I can push, and then calling this boy here, and then buff. So now we can push, put some pressure a few turns. There we go. We're dealing with Fire Arena. Now I'm noticing that 18k. Check. Critical trigger. Take that, man. Discard skill. Getting that exact trigger unit that I've shove it to soul, and then I'll draw a card. That's perfect. It's not a big trigger, but now I'm gonna be forced to guard more attacks. I want to save the crit in order to just not take that much damage. We do what we must. We're dealing, yep, 15k. Yeah, I have to drop the trigger. If he draws the trigger, then yep, he did it again. Can't really do anything about that if he's pulling all the triggers. Draw trigger, at least something. That's my turn. Oh, no turn. Draw. I needed to pull that, not this way. Okay, dropping this man's here to ride. ShieldFisher. I should consider running the grade 3. That when Vanguard's placed, yeah, that should be something I should consider, honestly. Just have something that can severe Clutch Blood off. Let's see. I can still push with the other guy. No, I have to activate. Yeah, I have to Superior Call in order to be able to attack with ShieldFisher. So, activating its skill, I counter blast with this, and then I can Superior Call from the drop zone. Plus, it gains a 5k power boost. That works out in our favor. So now we'll just choose the attack pattern of attacking with the tokens first, and then with Blessed Rain. So 10k to the van. Take away that. That's annoying. We'll have to attack with ShieldFisher and just hope for triggers. Hope he guards. Come on, I know you want to drop a card. Come on, it's just a trigger and an extra card. Don't worry about it. He's just been pulling triggers the whole game. Genuinely annoying. Genuinely annoying. Well, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? You going to give up? Well, 26k, man. What you gonna do? Hello? What the heck? He guarded with 30k, 50k. Over trigger. First check. Nothing. Second check. Over trigger. Oh yeah, I passed. That's what you get, man. Crit to van. If I remember correctly, plus 10k to my front row. It's plus 10k, not plus 1k. Front rows. And then I recover 1 damage if I remember. Yeah. If your damage zone has the same number of cards as your opponents or more. Yeah, I healed 1 damage. And now I can activate her skills. Since the attack hit, I choose a grade 2 or less unit, shove it into soul. I'll be drawing 1 card. That's a trigger. I didn't want that, but I get some defensive. 23k, smack you in the face. That's what you get for drawing all those triggers. 35k, I permit it. You may live. That's what you get for pulling crit triggers for 2 turns, man. What did he discard? Card from your hand during your turn. If you have a Vanguard, grade 3 or greater. Energy Blast 3. Choose a card with Overdress ability. Oh, he's doing it now. Drop and put it into hand. Oh yeah, he's adding Vills. Wall equip. Play. Choose a card with X. The crossover address ability from your drop zone. Sturdy wall equip free, and then put it into your hand. Not going with a lot of things. Okay, he's killing that guy. He just wanted to hit things. The attack, counterblast, choose one of your crossover address and stand it. He's not doing that. Okay, now you're doing it. Counterblast. Stand. I will be doing a 33k. It's still a 2 to pass. We'll keep it that way. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Goes to drop zone. Aimed for my token. That's perfectly fine. Now that's my turn. And then draw. Don't want to call Pilot turn. He has 5 cards in hand. But just pull something. But I am going to try to murder. Oh. Now I draw 1 card. That's a good card. That could have been come earlier, but we shall take what we can. Let's see. I can call this man's here. I have triggers and drop, so that's perfectly fine. So let's just call. Let me count. Let's see. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, so that'll be an 8k boost additionally. That works. It'll be 8k boost on its own, so it'll be a 28. I'll be hitting magic numbers. Okay. So it can attack on its own. So this card will need the assist. So I'll be calling this card, skill activated. I'll be counterblast 1. I'll search for the copy of ShieldFisher that was over there. Throwing it out. And then putting it into the right deck. Face up. There it is. And then choose one card in my drop. We'll be choosing a trigger and then add it to my hand. I love it for that. It gives me some defensive capabilities. I will be activating the effect of the card you drew out. Counterblast 1, superior calling this unit to the field to gain an extra 5k. And then calling this girl field. Now she'll be a 10k power boost for that attack. That works out, that works out. Okay. This works out, this is a good field. Okay, battle. Let's start off with just a bit of pressure. We'll be attacking with... This is based on... this unit cannot be chosen by your... yeah, he's doing that. Yeah, we have this cards over this unit cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effect. This unit gains plus 5k plus the 10k shield. It's a 10k shield, 15k shield to 28k shield. Yeah, okay. 36k to his Vanguard. Perfect guard. Yep. Twin drive, first check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Now I attack with this. Kills this unit. He does it anyway. Yeah, doesn't matter. So, end of turn. I have a lot of targets to bounce. Already have a battle siren in my hand, so I don't have to bounce her back. Would love to bounce Blessed Rain Fairy just to throw it out of the drop zone, even though I have one here. Wait, just to have 2 superior call just in case he wipes the board. That's genuinely my thought process. There he has a Prayer Dragon. He has another Prayer Dragon. This one's really good. It lets him search for a Trickster. He's doing crossover dress. After this man's effect, this is plays, choose a card from your deck with the ability crossover dress and put it into hand. So he's able to add that card. Yeah, I think she activated her ability. Crossover dress. If this unit gains all this unit attack, when your opponent will call cards from hand, they must call 2 or more cards from hand. Perfectly fine. Well, this means this will be the last attack. It should be the first attack, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. 33k. That's forcing me to drop some cards. I could intercept, guard with this, and then guard with this. Nope. Forcing me to play a bit difficult here. I have to guard it anyway. The lower attacks. This is a bit hard. I'm gonna take it. It's a very difficult thought process here dealing with this one. Gonna blast stand it again. Genuinely, this is gonna be a bit more difficult. This is 33k. And then intercepting so I can be a 2 to pass. Let's see. Pulls over trigger, I'm dead. And pull the over trigger, that's fine. I can guard this. This is perfectly fine to guard. Actually, I can activate this again, a 20k, 5k, and then block with the Blessed Fairy. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna activate this unit's ability. Bounce this to hand, gain a 5k power, 5k shield because it will just be for that. And then guard with the card I just drew. Beep beep. This card doesn't crit, so I'm just taking the damage. I wanted that card, that's it. Okay, stand and draw, hoping I draw it. I drew it, yes! That works for me. I can't Persona right this turn, but I can do shenanigans here. Because now, let me check. Superior call. Is there a great one that's worth calling this turn? Nope. But it lets me drop the useless cards in my hand to just call better cards. So I'm just gonna drop this to call this and also have intercepts. So it'll be a Soul Blast. Dropping this man. He's kind of useless right now. And then discard a card from my hand. I can superior call the Battle Siren. And then I'll just, in order to get a bit more power to the field, and I blast one. So just to make my Battle Siren a bit stronger. Should have rearranged these. Should have just called him here. Wait, 2 or less. Yeah. And then call this guy here just because they have better, more balancing. Plus 5k power, because now this column's super big, but then this column won't threaten that much. Yeah, that was on my bad. But I completed the condition in order to activate ShieldFisher. So let's get to it. I will be a 15k to his Vanguard, that's in 5 damage. He has to guard with that, obviously. I will be attacking with a 26k to his Vanguard. It's doing good against Virina, honestly. I mean, the overtrigger helped, but I don't think we're playing. It becomes 28k, 26k, 43k. It's still 2 to pass. Okay. Steel trigger. He's putting... Yeah, I have to do all of it here. I have to do all of it here because... Yeah, it didn't work. Because now I activate this. Yep. I was gonna do it anyway, so might as well. This, and then end my turn. But now he has 0 cards. So all I can do is like superior call Virina and a Prayer Dragon. That's all I can do. Because when placed on rear guard, discard a card that doesn't have that. So he's forced to just look for the Prayer Dragon. Oh, I forgot the draw. I always forget the draw. Man. Always forget the draw. Intercept is useless now. What does it do? Is on the size rate, you get 10k until the end of that battle. Then just drop. No. Yeah. What? I think he just misclicks. 3 stands. Gonna have to drop this. And the Battle Siren just in case. It's no T to pass. No T. He pulls it, he wins. Critical trigger. Okay, that sounded multiple times to me. You don't pass, man. Okay, I think my card fire area is fluctuating a bit. Okay, my turn. Yeah, my card fire area is doing some things here. Doing a lot of unnecessary things. Okay. I need to get ShieldFisher working, so... Kill. Kind of last one. We'll be calling... Just get out of here. This man here. I'm finishing you this turn, man. And then calling this lovely lady here. So, let's get to it. We'll be attacking with ShieldFisher first. Okay. 1 to pass. Do I get it? Nope. Second check. Nothing. Attacking with this. Activating skill. Soul Blast 1. There's one other units, right? You gain 2,000 power until the end of turn for each of your other units. So it's 1, 2, 3, so plus 16k. Keep 24 to your 13. You have to drop a 15k in order to guard. Okay. Skill. Same condition, but this time there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So with a plus 10k to your Vanguard. GG. This deck worked, and I keep forgetting to draw. Keep forgetting to draw with this. Okay, how many energy generators can it hold? You buy that, put this card in dress only if you want second, blah. You may have to 10 energy. Okay, so I should use it as fast as possible. I'm just being dummy. Save replay. Yes. It was shield something versus Arena. Don't know if I wrote it right. Okay, that was fun. Deck is working. Not super optimal, but it is working, and it could beat a Virena. Obviously, it had some triggers involved, but he was also pulling triggers, so I think it was fair. I think I've seen this dress. Oh yeah, I played against this guy just now. Okay, has with tails. We're always going for tails. I think they're frustrated with us. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be returning this. Don't need this. Don't need this. This is kind of dead here. Yeah, I need to return the entire hand in order to draw the great one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not this one. Okay. Yep. Same guy we're playing. I think he's angry. I didn't draw the great one I wanted to cycle. Let's see if I can draw it. I got an extra draw it this turn. So turn. Stand. Draw. Not what I wanted, but dropping this. You get this. Ride. Energy Crest. And 1 token. Energy Crest going here. I get... Oh, wait. Let me just... I get a 3 because I started. And I also get the token over here. Oh, then anyway, it won't matter if I... it doesn't matter. I will just smack with the 13k to the Vanguard. No guard. Drive check. Critical trigger. All effects to Vanguard. That works. 2 good cards out. That's great. Getting mirrors out. When drawing counter... A counter trick. I don't want that. Yeah, I think either multi-clicking or it's just that my application's just being buggy. Not particularly sure. I think they're angry at me because they are rushing. Don't want to drop that many cards. I mind dropping this card though. So it's like 1. I didn't pull it, so it's fine. I just don't need damage. They already know I have a crit, so show them the crit. End of turn. It's my turn. Oreno turn. Draw. Keeping this card, I will be dropping a heal. Them having the fear that I have a crit is a lot better than for them to not have the other thing. Ride. I'll be getting 2 tokens. This token gets killed. And then I'm able to superior call 2 tokens in 1 column. Now I'll do a battle phase. And I'll first attack. Its rear guard's really strong right now. Since it's crossover dress. I'll just have to hit Vanguard, honestly. Make him drop cards. That's perfectly fine. Take this hit, please. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Won't hit. Oh, this is what I wanted. Not for this turn, but for like next turn. But hey, whatever. I already have a rain in my drop zones. I have 2 rains. That's good. That means I have to take like 2 hits this turn though. That's a bit thing. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. All right. Okay. 23k to my Vanguard. I can guard it with a 28k. Let's see. When the units of X order with us say stand by your Vanguard's ability, if your bank counter blast and all of your Talisman, Prayer Dragon, Rear Guards, if this unit has 5 or more original dust, remove all of your opponent's. Wait, what? Ooh, retire all of your opponent's Rear Guards. Yeah. I don't necessarily have to block that attack, but I want to block that attack. Counter blast, he's standing this man's. How many Prayer Dragons does this man have? Not enough. Okay. Then I'm just no guarding this. I don't have enough things in my hand to block all these attacks. So it's like perfectly fine for me. First check. Nothing. Second. I wanted you. Where were you? Ah, draw a trick. That's good. That's good. Give me that draw. That's a trigger I can use to block. 20k. I want to keep this card in my hand. Card won't gain another power boost. So let's see if I can. Yeah, trigger. Perfectly fine. Has attack of the rear. I don't have to invest on this. Okay, that works. Now stand. Draw. Ooh, hand's not that great. Dropping this man's less of a difficulty for me. Do ride ShieldFisher. Ride main phase 1. I'm not attacking the rears, but let's first do this. This unit skill, counterblast once, appear pulling it through the field, plus a 5k power boost. Ooh, I can save hand actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that to save hand. Activating this guard skill as well. Counterblast 1. Superior calling this. This works out. Giving a lot of hand doing this. Okay. A nice superior call, so now ShieldFisher is online. I did not draw my grave 1 to... I didn't draw Bayara because she was a bit of a troublesome brat, not wanting to appear. Let's see. Does he want to play or 2 or more Prayer Dragons? I want to attack the rear while I can. So I'm just going to attack this guy. He's dead. Good. Now 18k to the rear guard. What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Why you afraid, man? Do the pass. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Just another ShieldFisher. And well, 13k to your rear guard as well. What's wrong, man? There's no issue, man. I'm just attacking your rear guards. That's all. Why you afraid? Yeah. Why you so afraid? I'm doing nothing. I am doing nothing. Rear, so blast this card so you take it to 1 card repair there and call it to rear and shuffle your deck. I forgot to draw. You could say I'm clinically dumb. Next turn, I will remember. It's just a new mechanic. So it's gonna take a while for me to remember. I could have capped off it. I'm capping off next turn. I'm gonna lose 2 energy markers I could have just drawn into. Could probably pull a trigger right now. How many? Still only 3, right? Wait. Wait. Just trying to check. I think it has nothing. Original just only has 3. Should be able to... I think I'll do... Starting with this. Is the better option, honestly. Okay, now I'm thinking this will be a 33k and then activate the order. And that's the strat here. Starting with this. Activating this order. Skill activated. This card's not being attacked. So I am bouncing its hand. Goes to draw. No, not that, you idiot. No, wait, I'm not done. It's 5k to Van. Yeah, whatever. Jesus Christ, man. Let me finish. Ugh, that was close. 23K, 18K. Either card's coming a bit bigger. I will have to draw triggers. Nope. I have to take it. I have no option. I gotta pull heals. Stand, draw, don't draw it. That's good. Persona Ride. Draw card. That's good. Main phase 1. I just need to... Did not... Gonna have to call it and pop it then. Gonna have to... Actually, I can just pop this one. Just keep it in field though. Keep it there. Let's see. If I call her... how I see the board is I'm going to be calling 2 cards. So 2 cards will appear regardless if I want to or not. So I'm just gonna... Let's see. She will be... So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 cards will be 18k boost. So she'll be an 18k, 18k, 23k. So even with the trigger, I can still hit. And then this column will be a 21k, so I'll be forcing them to... Oh, but with her here... It'll be an 8k plus an 18k, 26k. 26k, this will be my first attack, will be my second attack. Plus triggers, yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna call this man here. Retire said mans to call this lady here. Then activating man's skill. Counterblast 1. Fury calling it here. Means plus 5k additional. Then calling this card here, Counterblast 1. I will be returning this card into the right deck, face up. And since I place it face up, I can add this card to hand. Okay. Wasn't particularly super bad, but now I have something to defend myself with, plus the perfect card. And I can also push for it. Now this will be 18k here, 28k. Get it out of here. ShieldFisher will be attacking the rear guard. Always does that. Rear guard. Perfect guard. Twin drive, first check. Nothing, second check. Nothing. This unit attacks, so this will be a 28k to your rear guard. Perfectly fine. Your move. I have no way to kill that thing. If I had orders, I would have a way to kill it. Let's do this. Wasn't as great, genuinely. This deck needs a lot. Needs a bit of a setup and needs to wait an extra turn. In order to do this, he gains an extra 10k, gets a triple drive. 28k. I'm just gonna intercept here. Just no, not worth it. Well, calling this card and then intercepting is actually worth. And when the unit attack of the unit get, yeah, he has to do that order in order to get the counter charge. Put one of your unit drops on the drop, put from a draw and counter charge. 28k, so I have to guard with this. 33k. Mm-hmm. Counter blast. I have to perfect guard. Drop this card. Field trigger, doesn't recover. Haven't been able to get off the field, so I have to deal with that. Right. It's just a triple drive that he's been getting. It's just been working out for him. I have nothing. Yep. And draw. Stoner ride. Hopefully I get that bastard. See? Didn't get it. That's the heal I wanted to pull. We'll be moving. Don't have another one in drop zone. I don't. Moving this here. Be killing him off. So I can call this lady here. And then activating this man's skill. Counter blast one to vehicle here. Up to 5k. So ShieldFisher is online. Now we do battle. 23k to this lady. This lady, I don't care. Dead finally. We'll be attacking the rear guard. Spin drive. Draw trigger, power to here, draw a card. Second check. Heal trigger, power to here, and recover 1 damage. Card I will be recovering is this lad here. Get out. And then I'm not activating a soul blast, I'm just smacking. He wants the damage. Critical trigger, that works out. End of turn. His move. He can revive the Trickstar and the Prayer Dragon, but he has to commit stuff. Now, yeah, search attack for a Prayer Dragon, call to rear. This works out better for him. And then activating that card to activate this card. Yeah, because now he has a lot of dead cards in hand, most likely. Now he's looking for the Trickstar and then another Prayer Dragon. This is from hand, so he can't do nothing about that. Right there, this card. When this card builds counter battle, look at top card of the deck. Choose the 2 cards with arena in its card name from among them. The 1. Ah, yeah, he's setting up for the big boy. He's gonna blow up the entire board. Next. So I'm going to have to intercept what I can with this card in particular. Actually, it won't matter. Yeah. Gains 10,000 power. All of your vanguards with Nirvana Undercutting gain triple drive plus 5k. Alright, he Persona Road. He's angry with me. I'm 18k. You can attack the 15k to the rear guard, but it doesn't matter to me. Starting with... Should I take the heat? Feel like I should. Let me check the triggers. Let's see. 1 crit. 1, 2, 3. Still has crits in the deck. I should take it. Save it. Save the attacks I can block while I can. Oh, yeah, I know. They're all dead. It's a 23k. I have to guard. This will make it a 23k. Let's say this is 33. 38, 43. I have to guard it like this. I'm obligated. Plus 5k. Actually, minus 5k. There's a plus 5k shield. It's 2. That's all I can do. One more. Skill trigger. Recover. It doesn't recover. It's hard. 30, 30k. I have to guard up with all this. I am obligated to if I want to live. And he has cards in hand, so I have nothing. And draw. Nothing. This is just the card I drew. We'll just activate this boy's skill. You know the card he killed. Counter blast. Vehicle to the field. Plus 5k. That worked out. Now battle. 18k battle phase to rear guard. I'll guard him. Yeah, now you do. First check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. 13k to your rear guard. Keep dropping your useless cards. Your move, man. Yeah, he drew all the Persona rides. I got nothing. I draw nothing. Now the clunkiness of my deck is really biting me in the butt. This is not fun at all. This is suffering. Suffering. Oh, God. Okay. But we're really pushing them. That's the fun thing. This very, very terrible deck is literally doing things to him. He has to pull up the entire deck in order to actually kill ShieldFisher. How does he feel? How does he feel? Does he feel great about himself? He's struggling against ShieldFisher using commons and rares and one trial deck card. That's it. Well, 4 copies of a trial deck card, but it's just 1 card. Yeah, he keeps doing that. It's weird of him. It's a 30k. Yeah, I can't guard that. I gotta take it. Yeah, GG. He made me learn my lesson. He left. He left. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. He left. This is funny. I'm saving it. Oh, Virina, ShieldFisher. ShieldFisher rematch. That worked out. That was funny. Now we'll be leaving the room for a bit. Yeah, he played somebody else because apparently he's frustrated he lost to me. That's perfectly fine. That happens to the best of him. Let's see. This card's good for guiding me that, but getting a bit too much. This card's working out. Honestly, if I can get a Counterblast to Superior Call with this rarity, it's perfectly fine. Because it's letting me do it too late. So let's just look at cards that can Superior Call themselves. Or can Superior Call. I don't want to run orders though. If I could run 16 copies of this, I would run 16 copies of this, man. Or at least 14. Let's see what we can run here. It's just taking out this guy. The gimmick's funny, but it's too late in the game. Or the pull set gimmick. Because it says specifically a grade 3 card. I have to play really late in order to get him. This card's good, but you know. I have to play it also late. That's generally not that great for me. What I could do is run more tokens and then just play this with tokens. Could do that. Let's see. This is a double rare. The double rare promo, but it's not that expensive, so I'll think about it. And there's a promo with the intercepts. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Call until you reach the party circle or discard them. Probably pop the board. I wish I could run this card, but I'm having that challenge thing. Flagship. Double rare. I wish I could run Coffin Shooter. He can just call his own butt. Any grade ones that can do the same. A grade 2 card with silver horn piece. Nope. When discard card from hand during the right phase, you may call this card to rear guard as the rest. I mean, I could. I am just running this for rares, so I could just run this card. He won't be power, but he'll be able to flood the board for this card. In the right phase only, though. Let's keep looking here. Something else. Because if not, I'll have to look for a substitute for her, but she's really good. I discover balls retiring itself. Can be reading, call, or move to the front row. A very dedicated booster. Nope. I can just focus on tokens, I guess. I mean, I do already generate tokens, so I could just focus on that aspect of the deck. Let's check it, because then I could just run unplaced cards with token. Token. I can't run this, sadly. I have to run the grade 1, obviously. Won't get intercepts, though. All up the 2 plant tokens. Let me check her price. If she's super cheap, I'll make an exception for her, honestly. Because if she can make me a board, then she does have some worth. Because then I could run the grade 1 that if there's tokens on the field, just boost up the board. But then I could just switch up the deck a bit. Could switch up the deck a bit if I do that. Let's check. Let's look at the prices in TCG Player. If it's genuinely a very cheap card, then I will do this. If it doesn't, then let's get update the database. Her name is Candelaria. Vanguard, yeah, that lady. How much is she? Is she cheap? She better be cheap. Oof, it's taking a bit to load. Ah, it's $2. Yeah, no. And runner. That. Badge. Well, I'll just focus on... Let's try this strat in my brain. And for these, how much... I could run 8 more cards. So let's check how much does... If I can't run... Where is she? It's great fun. I know she's a great 2. If I can run her, let's check if she's less than $1. Or she's like $1. If she's $1, then I'm just gonna consider her a staple. Let's see, NEL. Yeah, Connection IV NEL. How much is she? 57 cents. And then her Bushy Road event version. For congratulation cards is a $99. I have to log into my account in order to see. Let me check something. I have to log into my account if there's enough listings for her to be validated. I should order my own copies just in case. I always like to have my own copies of everything. Let's just enter my account. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Sign in. Let's see how much you are. If you're genuinely cheap, then you're worth it. Not, then I'm not. He has risen in prices a bit, but there are a ton of copies of her out in the wild, so we can run any. She is a Soul Blast too, so she's a bit risky about that, but we can run more tokens. I know the card I'm looking for, but I just want to make it more simpler for me. Tokens. And then running this baby. There we go. Yeah, once she's placed on rearguard, so we can just other cards of your deck, choose the 1 card equal to your Vanguard among, then call 3. That means there's a bunch of times we can probably whiff. But there's a bunch of times we can just draw this card. She's already a Soul Blast too. We'll still try to look for cards that can just generally get powered by anything. It's a great 2s. I mean, we're building a board. We could just run Dodger. Even Dodger, maybe. A lot of cars that can get a lot of power here. Yeah, it's 400. Yeah, it still involves the Soul Blast too. So it's just like, call it to rear. I think I'll call it to rear will be attacks I'll have to run. I won't be, it's not like I'll be activating all the time. It's not like I am genuinely, Let's see. Wish my token is. I won't be zoning so many tokens, but if I make the column with tokens, she will be a 10k, a 20k on her own. Without activating Soul, well, this will be more of an emergency call. We'll try this. Try this. I already know what we have. If not, I have it recorded in YouTube. So this will be shield something. Not ShieldFisher tokens. I shall take this as token shield. I think this has been one of the most optimal ShieldFisher decks I've just been able to build. Knowing that man's walking to here. I missed the key. Let's see. Turbo Fist and him got the flight. That's annoying. Oh, there's another key need. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's another guy. Thank God. And there's always a lot of people moving. I think he's trying to stand next to me. Yep, he's trying to do it. He's not running away. Let's finish tail. Oh, he did. Okay. He said tails. Start 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The part I didn't want appeared, so bottom, 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 bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I drew the worst hand ever. It's just all triggers. I won't be taking damage, but it's just all triggers. At least I have Lascadia. Ooh, we're fighting this. I never faced Lohan. One of my teammates has him, but I've never played against him using this again. I don't play a lot of standard. I'm playing here, just getting it a test. What the trashy deck I'm playing for. I keep forgetting. I forgot to do the energy. That's on me. The other game, I could have not been in such a terrible situation if I just remembered to just draw the extra cards. It's literally an advantage and I keep forgetting it. Inside 1 second, I get, it's a shift, it's a 3, and then it's a token here. So I'll be pushing for a 15k, just pressure. I love that hardworking Lohan. I love the art of this particular cards, and I love the sort of art design. I love it. Discarding. Liking this a lot more aggressive style of ShieldFisher. Genuinely being a lot more fun. You need to start a robot to use that gray one, but it's alright. Really? Alright. Alright, thanks. I'm done. Check. I think it's dumb that they're forcing me to run the starter row. I mean, it makes sense considering the lore. But like, I'm just fixing it after. I want to run the prettier card. Such is life. It's funny seeing him covered in dirt. The grade 1 ability activated. Card running through the earth. Luhan. With the grade 1 skill, which is when you roll upon it, if you went second, draw a card. It's the grade 1. Oops, sorry. I did not mean to smack it. That's my fault. Upon grade 2 unit, look at top 5 cards. So you have Souls, Rising Spring Dragon, and 1 grade 2 less unit with the Sentinel. That's the order. Like out of blind, if you have Vanguard with Luhan, choose a platoon of moments when you drop, choose a grade less equal to your Vanguard from a column to rear, and put the rest of your bottom deck in any order. You're able to call those with a grade 1. Pulls 2 cards. So he gets Serugon. I love this deck. It's cool. I might build it. I don't build Keter, but this looks like a fun deck. His unit boost. He decides to only call 1? Okay, fair for him. The unit's card ability. I think he didn't do it correctly. I think this is a hand call. But whatever, I'll ignore it for now. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention that much. When you're played, kind of less retire this unit, counter charge 1, choose one of your vanguards. Okay, monster rush me. This hand worked out for me. More rare than your opponent. This unit gains +5 to the battle. At the end of the battle, that retire this unit. Top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from under, put it into hand, put the rest of the bottom deck. That's a really good card. It's a promo card, but it's still a very good card. You played in order this time. Oh yeah, that works out. This I genuinely have no guard. Can't guard this. Too late. I shook. No trigger. Lost that lady. Don't care. Then pull a crit with this man so I can just keep pulling heals. To show him I just wasn't lucky draw out of heals. Now my turn. Stand draw. We'll be dropping this because I haven't drawn into my grade 1, so I need a superior call. By my Roroa, give me 2. This will be retired, so I can superior call this one here. Just make it an entire column. Alright, I'm not in ShieldFisher. It felt like I was in ShieldFisher. We'll be calling this so I can just have a bit of a cycle. I'll be attacking this rear guard here. Will you guard it? Will you guard it? Nope. Okay. I'll be in 18k to your Vanguard. I think I've heard of the Roroa thing. I had needing the grade 0, but I forgot. In the past, I didn't draw it. In turn. Can't do nothing about that. Such is fate. Such is life. Such are things like this that happened. Let's see. Let's see. If I'd drawn that grade 2, that would have been sweet. And drew a trigger. Reduce counterblast cost for Vanguard skill. Boost skill? I don't know. Not paying attention. He didn't activate Aquila Angels. Ah, he's probably saving that. That makes sense. That's smart. Huh? When you attack, save your greater Vanguard. Yeah, okay, I'm taking it. I don't wanna. Yeah, there we go. I've been rewarded by my reckless actions. Uh-huh, 5k. No guard. Honestly speaking. Yep. Yeah, damage check. Nothing. That's the lady. I wanted to see her. Why don't you appear, lady? What did I do to you? Next turn I get to draw. I have to remember that. I have to remember to draw. Put a grade 2 remove Marathon Soul. Should you deck out the 1 card with grade 2 greater with 11 Harris. This thing. Soul Dragon North Horse and Harris. Return if you have Soul Awakening. Guard Lanhan. This is using plus 10k. Turn, choose Soul Awakening from your soul. Write it as bank card. I am guarding this. 33k. It's 2 to pass. 2. Nothing. Oh, it has 1 drive shot. Critical trigger. All effects to the rear, I imagine. It'll be a 28k. Yeah, I could guard it. I'm not taking this hit. 28k. No skill using attacks with greater Vanguard. I do not have that, so he'll have to go. Getting a plus 5k because I'll be bouncing this card to hand. And then this card in my hand will be blocking your attack. 30k. Oh, magic, buddy. Deal with it. Now go back to your Leohan. Okay. Ando. Throw. This card I wanted. Ride. The man, the myth, the legend. And the card I discarded. Activate your effect. Counterblast 1. Disappearing, calling this man to the field. Gain plus 5k to my Vanguard to ShieldFisher. Now a 13k. No. 10k here. Okay, that went away. 13k to his Vanguard to make sure. Probably will whiff the triggers, but it's a rear guard, man. Yeah, now he remembered. Now my Vanguard will smack you. 18k. No card. Twin drive. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Oh, that's good. Bounce my stuff. Will end my turn. This man's turn. He can draw. Can he Persona right is the question. I do not have the answer. He's been blocking all my attacks. Like a monster he is. I forgot to draw. I am what we call an idiot. I keep forgetting it. That's a mechanic. He's running this thing. You're weak. I'm dumb, but you're weak. Next turn. Next turn, I'm remembering that. I could have done that. Could have added. I could have pulled a trigger in my drive check, but I just could have made it to a trigger appears that faster. But I'm dumb. Wait, less. God. An addiction sage. God. Oh, God. God. Ba, 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 28k to me. 5k. It's just I need triggers. This is gonna be hard for me. Genuinely going to be hard for me because I just don't have anything. I'm going extra power. Drop it at the bottom of the deck. Choose a card, counterblast, and draw. He's able to activate that. Yeah. He draws. Activating the order. Scale and bounce this to hand. So I can then just perfect card. Till the end of the battle. Jump. Could have taken the risk. Honestly, could have taken the risk. Hmm. It's a tough thought process, honestly speaking. My deck's not terrible. I just haven't been able to use Enyo yet. It's only a tough thought process. Hmm. How do I deal with this? This 38k. I still have to deal with the rear. He has a hand. I'm just not guarding. He pulls the trigger. Better play than me. Second check. He didn't reveal, man. Draw trigger. Thank you. Damage check. Why are we... All my copies are in the damage zone. What the heck? What are you doing? Wow. Perfect. It doesn't matter. Keep, just in case you didn't know the effect activated. It's a bit hard, really. Haven't validated the activation of cards. My turn. Stand. Hope I draw. Remember, I have a card effect here. It's... Oh, wait. I gotta press that. Then it's shift to the left click. Right click. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I draw a card. Not what I wanted. Could have learned how to do this last game. Hey. I'm done. So these things happen. Counterblast 1. Be superior calling. This man's here. Plus an extra 5k to him. I don't waste hand, but I don't gain hand. That's the thing with this deck. Now 10k to the rear guard. This I'm always able to turn on ShieldFisher. That came out wrong. Ignore that comment, please. That is not a comment nobody should care about. 13k to the Vanguard. Ah, man, I should genuinely... I think I'm just gonna run the cards that just counterblast energy. I mean... Nah, I don't wanna. Too much thought process on that card in particular. At least I can generate soul with that card. Soul Blast. Okay, blocked that attack. Now my Vanguard will attack. Now no guard. Twin Drive. Critical trigger. All effects Vanguard plus a crit. Back and check. No trigger. Perfect card. Take it. Still triggered. You can't recover, man. That's how I like it. 5 damage. And turn. Your turn, man. I have not been able to get my ShieldFisher copies. That is a particular issue that has been with me the entire time. Because if I don't do my freaking grade 1 skill, if I don't do Biara, I'm not getting ShieldFisher copies at all. Soul Rising Spring of Dragons. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Okay. He's calling 2 cards. He's calling this bastard again. He genuinely can't stop this man from calling the cards he wants. Soul Rinsing. Oh, it's Rinsing, not Rising. I'm just dumb already. Let's see. 38k. I could do a 33k, bounce that card in and call it to the field. I'm obligated to do this. 33k. Activating this. It's skill, bouncing this card to my hand. Adding a plus 5k shield because it won't matter if I put it in here, it will be permanent. And then guarding with the same card that I just drew. I am still pushed genuinely to... I should have taken that attack, actually. I should have taken that attack. How many? If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from your hand, discard it. Honestly speaking, no guard. I need a trigger. I should have taken the first attack. If I could pull a trigger, that would have been better for me. Heal trigger, he recovers. but I may not. Such is my life. Damn check. Yeah, GG. Can't do nothing. I just didn't get my cards. And they can't even say GG. Wait. Leave, yes. Say replay. Nah, not really. That gutter. This card will be mostly dead most of the time. Call. Still want to keep that card, but I want to get it even to get the power at least. Like I have a lot of superior calling on low budgets. I just have not been drawing this card. I've not been getting her. This has been super useful for me getting cards to hand and defending, so I just keep him. If not, I just run blitz. Discard this card from hand during the right phase. You may call this card to rear guard. Like I literally have when discard this card from hand during the right phase, you may call this card to rear guard as a rest. Like the better version, the crappier version. It's like, why does this man exist? Why? Yeah. I genuinely think the deck is fine. I just need power. I need power. With your other this unit's play some rear guard with your other grade 1 or less rear guard. Draw a card. This unit gains +5 to it. Try to double right now. Two card that can just gain some power on its own. It could be this card, honestly speaking. Don't have a lot of cards that just gain good power boost on the type of rarity that I'm playing with. A lot of people won't bother my token, so I think it's perfectly fine. Let's see. Based on rear circle, choose one of your other boosting columns. This unit, it gains plus 10k. It involves a soul blast too, so it's not really worth it. Alright, third round more. This unit gains plus 5k power. It's just really bad. Very few cards that literally just give me a good power boost. Fourth battle or more, like who does that? Superior calling with effect is mostly tied to orders. That's why it's really hard. Oh wait, I remember. I wanted to run. Where's this man's? I wanted to. Let's check the grade 3s. I haven't touched my grade 3s. Let's see. When it hits, I get a plant token. Fact is, you get 2 for each of your grade 1 or less rear cards. This could be it. This just could be our beat stick. Sure, he's not really trigger or an intercept, but he could be the push for power that we need. We just look at the other cards because annually he's the best contender considering the challenge that we're doing. Playing these two is just not worth it. Make sure they become big, but like draw, I need to draw. Need to just make something that can work as a team player. Don't have glitter things. It causes unit attacks. Like the Vanguard, if you have 3 or more back row units, counterblast 1, this unit gains plus 10k power until the end of turn. 3 or more, that won't always happen. Let's see. Let's think. I think I'm just gonna be running this man's here. This unit gains 2000 buff for each of your grade 1 or less rear cards. That will happen more often than not. Because I have tokens, so he can just boost himself. I think I'm just gonna run 4 of him just in case. Try him out. I'm gonna be running tokens, but they won't be my token shield. This is my ShieldFisher budget deck, honestly. Okay. Already played against Dress. Let's check. Grass. Apparently it says Dress for me. Trim W. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Ooh, we've been a bit playing. I have things to do before I go to sleep. Yeah. W's not replying. Let's check among drag. It's been fun, genuinely speaking. Let's check. With this particular layout, I wish I could center it more. I have to find this specific dimension that is for this particular window, so I can, in case this happens again for this particular game, I can just get it. It's just genuinely dark. Either that or just make it a more nicer border. Kansagi's looking. Yeah, there we go. Let's check at slash, nope, slash tail. Heads, we flip, as it is. Now let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these, I'm keeping this one. Keeping value on this guy. With the discard. Apparently good draw. Shuffle there. I forgot to take her out. I should fix that next. I have to take her out because I can't run her. I forgot about that Rorola thing. Run most of the Rorola Lila in order to be able to do those things. How annoying. Beginner. Okay. Perfectly fine. Since we're playing against a beginner, let's teach him how to play. Or at least hope he knows some of the things. First turn you draw or not? Yes. Oh, he's coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, sorry. Lifted my hand and I actually smacked the mic. Always have these odd twitches. Okay, discard. And he rides from the right deck. That works out. Yes, activate the skill. Then Soul Charge. People in front of your deck. No. Not there. They're in front. Show you. I'll draw. Discarding this man's here. Right. Getting the energy crest, 1 token. There you go. Now we go into main phase, and now we're going to battle phase. Word, he knows at least those simple things. Drive check, no trigger. Pickle trigger, okay. As you know, the basics. Like the energy thing. Oh, right, I forgot I get some energy as well since I started. But yeah, I'm still dumb about the energy thing. So I'm not gonna be harsh on him, honestly. Oh, at least I think he's seen some streams or something. He's seen how the deck plays. Yes, he does have the correct cards. I will be guarding with my friend over here. No guard. Take the damage. Draw trigger. That's good. I draw a card. My turn. And then draw. We'll be dropping that exact same draw. Right. Paying 2. Dropping this man's here. To then call these 2 here. I sadly did not draw the grade 2, so I'm just going to be attacking the rear guard. 10k. Yep. And I'm still attacking, man. Yeah, he got a bit too eager. Draw trigger, power to my vanguard. I draw 1 card. He recovers 1 damage. That is correct. He knows at least the basics, and at least he knows partially how his deck works. Perfectly good. Now he's choosing a discard target. At least it's fun to see new people play, and then teach them slowly by slowly. I don't have to teach that much. He's learning the mechanics bit by bit. And Bioman's groups. Beginning of your battle phase, all of your units have Diablos in their card name until your opponent's next turn, final rush, and if it's your opponent's great trigger, final burst. There's a Diablo's girl Trish, and this man's a Diablo's driver, Julie. Who is effective? Okay, he actually also knows how to do the final rush. That's during battle phase. When you start attacking. Okay, he is learning. As Diablos, choose the great to less unit Diablos when you soul and claw to an open rear guard. It's great to or less, right? Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. And he has. You can just call the grade 2. That works out. And since it's final rush, okay. Now this gains a 5k power boost. And this card gains a. Oh, it's final burst. Since he's not in final burst, he cannot gain the 10k, but he can push with this. I have not bought this deck a lot. Will be guarding with this. This is a plus 5k shield. For this particular stream, I think I'm done for the night. I think I have an idea for what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow I'm gonna be Final Fantasy 14, so this will be a lot more chill. But I'm genuinely having fun here. Let's see. Honestly, no guard. Just throw your trigger, man. Just shoot your shot. Okay, 1. Nothing there. Okay. Damage check. No trigger. Power to my vanguard. Recover 1 damage. He aims for the rear guard. He did the right thing. Okay. He knows genuinely the basic and knows a bit how his deck works. I'm really impressed. We'll be dropping. Yeah, this man's here. So I can write ShieldFisher. Right. Phase 2. Activating this right here. So 1. Wait. All right. I was in 10. No, I was at 6, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I draw 1 card. That works out. I still have a copy of this man's here, so I'm just gonna activate his skill. The counterblast 1, this man will secure call his own butt here. Close an extra 5k since my event. 5k power boost. Then I will call this unit here. And then calling, let's see, putting a token in the rear would be a lot more useful. Having this rear guard circle acceptable would be a lot better. Yeah, calling this ma'am here. No, this ma'am here, because he has that card. Then activating this card here. When this is placed, if I create your rear vanguard, I call the one plant token, which is just a ship left click. This is appear here. And I activate essentially superior call twice, and now I have a entire board of green ones and green twos. So this works out. I will be smacking the rear guard. This is working out fine. I, for the first time, remembered that if I got 7 energies, I can just do it. I will be attacking the Vanguard with 26. This man is less of a threat, so I don't mind it. One guard. Enjoy. Nothing. Second check. Critical trigger. Power to my rear guard and critical to my Vanguard. 2 damage. As you know, 2 damage. Oh yeah. 3-4 boost gone. Attacking with this. Activating skill. This unit gains 2000 power until we have rattle. For each of your great one or less rear guards, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be an 8k power. 36k. He already took it. Okay, end turn. I love monsters with a big power boost. So ShieldFisher makes my brain happy. Good defensive card. After this stream, after this particular game, and then stream, I will probably start doing chores, and then I'll work on the thumbnail for the YouTube video. I wanted to make a thumbnail for this, but this was very last minute. This entire thing, because I was busy doing other shorts. And then preparing this particular PNG tuber, making sure it works. Toggles are fine. Toggles were not fine when I started this. Oh. That is a danger. And a bit of a hazard. Stay there. Okay, ignore that. I fixed the problem. Discard a card. If you're in final rush, draw 2 cards, choose 2 cards from hand, call them to rear, and it gains 5k power. It's really good rare. I should actually try to build a low rarity. I mean, it's Bruce. Bruce's trial deck is genuinely still cheap for those who are looking for it. And yeah, it's really cheap. I mean, final rush takes 1 turn. So it's a bit slow, but you know, it is still a budget deck. I would like to try it. I prefer to first try the other Dark States budget deck, the one that involves binding your own units. I don't remember the specifics of that. This man's dangerous. When you attack hits, soul charge. He's in final rush and final burst. So if you're vulnerable and this unit will attack, it battles all opponent's units in the same column. If he attacks my Vanguard, he is blowing up my back row. Salvia, I want her to live. This will be 33k. I won't have enough. I'm just taking it. Critical trigger, that works out for me, mans. 30k to my Vanguard. Continue to boost the Vanguard, counterblast, choose one of your Vanguards, gains triple drive until the end of turn. +1 drive. And when this unit attacks, choose a column with all of your rear guards are Diablos and its card name Diablos and Diablos. Yep. So I'm just guarding with this. 43k. And that's a 158k. 3 to pass. See if he pulls the over trigger. I'm kind of dead. I'm not dead, but you know. Three to pass. Inspiring meeting Alana. And then Melodia Pomea. That those giving their all will help the audience relax. Is my man thinking still? As well. Play games. That works out. And price doesn't matter. Wonder what column he'll blow up. Honestly speaking, the parentheses Aniketos would be the correct play. Is he okay? Happen. He was playing well. I'm genuinely shocked what's happened. I like an I can waste us like, oh, he doesn't know how to build a deck when I know how to build a deck and I'm building the worst deck ever. She wrote event cards. Let's check. Might as well. TCG player. What do we get? The GMO glass hot stamped. Yeah, did I pull? Oh no, I pulled Crystal Luster during the triple team event. Pulled Crystal Luster and just gave it to my team. I just gave it to my teams just in case. I didn't get the hot stamp, but I got the regular one. It's still $8. So there's something. Nobody gonna complain about a free card. So are the event ones too. They got Pile the Leader. I got Pile the Leader that version. Ooh, Mage Intertwine Roots Sheep. Remember from 0, Soul Blast 1, stand this unit. Stand this man. So what's happening? Hello? Game hasn't crashed. You okay, man? Can I ask? I think he activated the Energy Blast draw thing, or did he activate Energy Blast other thing? I don't have any other cards. Oh. Oh god. Okay, this man's gonna draw anytime soon or whatever. Boost up the volume just a bit. This man's okay. It is a 2 to pass. It's a 3 to pass. Because even with 2, you'd be just a 50k. Man going to play any day soon? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, perhaps not. Let's see how that goes. I was gonna ask if want me to leave. Okay, he's working. Okay. He is moving now. Question is what he will do now that he's moving. I'm gonna ask if should I leave? Because I'm not gonna stay for 5 minutes. I said around the should I leave? I forgot to press enter first. Should I leave? I didn't have to do that. but I did it anyway. I keep misspelling. This is perfect. I don't know how to. Right. Perfect. Should I leave? Question mark. Your opponent's left the game. Oh man, come on. He probably had to do something in his real life, but he just said nothing. Yeah, that sucked. Actually had a decent game and a decent deck without it. Because adding the grade 3 was actually decent. Okay, I think that's all we're going to be doing today. No, we're not playing premium. I'll check the V premium area, but I'm not playing V premium. Let's check how's V premium doing. 2 guys. That's usually better than no guys. Actually want to... I'll have to ask online tomorrow. Maybe today, later today. I'll ask later today. Well, anyway, thank you everybody for coming. It has been a ton of fun. No, that's not it. Thank you everybody for coming. It's been a ton of fun playing Card 5 Vanguard today. We had quite a few people that have come through here. Well, I have not been seeing any messages. Nobody has ever messaged me today. Well, I have not seen message. I've seen some people actually skim through here. That was actually nice of all of you. I would like to say hey, thank you very much for coming. Again, that's me just twitching. Just keep twitching. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with ShieldFisher. We learned a lot today. I think we built a very optimal deck. We sadly have not been able to have a proper match with this particular deck. But the deck has evolved a lot. We've practiced with it. We've really bled with it. And I think we have it in a very optimal state considering the kind of restrictions we're running with it being a... I assume this deck with the triggers would be like $10 to $15, which is technically what I'm aiming for these types of decks. Just playable decks that anybody can play and can theoretically win. I will have to run the numbers myself to see if I can make a video out of this through YouTube. Honestly, thank you everybody for coming. It was, again, very much fun to play this game. I love Card 5 Vanguard, and I will be playing it more during my streams, and this will be more my focus content. Once more, billionth time, thank you everybody for coming. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Roll the loadings.